Yeah. Oh, what's that over there? Oh no, I killed him. Oh well. I wonder if he's okay. Eh, he's probably fine. He's fine. Fox, he's fine, everyone. He's fine. He broke a bone. Oh no. What would this button does? I'm not gonna try. That would be a dangerous button to press. Let me press this. Boop beep boop pop pop boop boop pop. I'm not pressing that. Is that poster moving by itself? Oh wait, no, I have the fan on. I thought Golden Freddy was in my house. Then I realized I had the fan on this whole entire time. That's creepy. Watch it go flying. There could be a twisters in my home. We don't want that happening, do we? Ooh, or. Oh good. We're gonna start the story at like when it reaches 3. Imagine that goes flying right now. That'll be funny. Oh, wait, that's a very expensive poster. I don't want that to go flying. Not the one that's moving right now. The one that's all the way over there. That one. The one with the 3 Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica. You can't get that anymore. That was at Walmart. That was the only one they had. You can't even find those anymore. Like those are impossible to find. If you're wondering where I got the Japan poster, that was sent to me. So yeah, you can't get those anymore. All right, it's time to start the story. So this is the fan story that I've been working on. This took I think it's been like I worked on this since like I think it was like February. So basically February, March, April, July, August. So basically this story took 5 months. My lord, that's a lot of months. So basically we got this before the Sonic Movie 3 trailer. So do that as you will with the info. So we got this before the Sonic Movie 3 trailer. So I don't think that trailer's ever coming out. So while we wait for that trailer to come out, if we're ever gonna get it, let's read the story. So yeah, this is the story. This is my interpretation of the origins of the phone guy. So let's read this banger. Woo! Yeah, I swallowed something. Oh Lord. Oh yeah. Let's read the banger. Woo! All right. So the opening, we see a golden bear dragging Edwin to the back rooms. Edwin attempts to grab what he thinks is the handle, but he doesn't realize it's Mr. Cupcake's eye. As the cupcake bites Edwin's hand, Edwin is pushed to the back room. As the animatronics close the door, we turn to Edwin as he makes Edwin grabs his bloody hand. Darn it! And then he turns to the camera. Hi there. You're probably wondering how I got in this mess. Well, it all started when I was in this one school. Utah College. Yup, that's where all hell broke loose. Crazy, isn't it? How does this relate to me being in a Chuck E. Cheese rip-off location? Well, let's find out, shall we? An original story based on Scott Cawthon's franchise, written from Fredbear's Channel, comes Summer Nights at Freddys. We begin our story with Edwin in the college, sitting in a room, working on his journal with some stories he's writing about some bears. Chapter 1, Edwin's Incident. Oh boy, another exciting day in the college. Hopefully, the delusional teacher, who for some reason hates me, doesn't show up so far. Everything is good. She hasn't arrived yet. We see Francine, one of Edwin's friends since Fredbear's, going up to Edwin. Hey Edwin, sup? How's the phasing doing? Edwin falls to the floor as he is scared out of nowhere. Dear Lord, Francine, warn someone before you jump scare someone like that. Francine laughs and grabs Edwin's hand to lift him up. Sorry about that. Didn't know you were actually going to jump out of your seat, scaredy cat. Yeah, hey, you seen any mention of that delusional crazy teacher arriving today? She's always treating me wrong and yelling for no reason. Such a yeller. Francine laughs. Oh, you mean the teacher, Miss Lassie, right? Yeah, she's right there, look. Edwin turns in fear as he sees the worst teacher in existence. Ah, shit, it's her. Good luck, Edwin. Wink, wink. Don't get your fast wrench around it. Francine leaves Edwin to go work on her assignments. It's Miss Lassie. She enters the room and begins to turn and see Edwin's. She begins to yell for no reason. She's quite the psycho. It makes her look like a Karen. Edwin, you doing your work? Hey, I'm speaking to you. Edwin tries to ignore the delusional teacher as a reminder since one of his teachers, Redo, told him it could help him with the stress. Lassie yells once again. Hey Edwin, can you hear me? I know you can hear me. We see Edwin holding his anger as he is about to put his headphones. He listens to some tunes. He listens to the Fredbear and Friends podcast. It makes him calm. He hears Miss Lassie say something though that makes him snap. I'm glad your mother died of that sickness. She will never approve of the behavior of you treating me. And then Edwin removes the earphones, and his blood begins to boil as his tears fall. As he stands up and looks at the teacher, he grabs her and begins to beat her. You little useless piece of shit. Don't you talk about my mother like that. I'll kill you. Edwin goes crazy and begins to punch Miss Lassie multiple times. As we see the rest of the staff, calling Frodo and other members of the school to grab Edwin, as Francine tries to get Edwin out of the situation. Miss Lassie's all beat up. She tries crying and trying to act the victim, even though she's clearly not, but the others believe her lies anyways. Edwin tries to say something, but is taken to the principal before he's given a chance. We enter the room where we see Miss Tina, the principal. Oh, Edwin, what have you done? We have given you many chances here at the college, but your temper is broken. Those te- those attempts, and now this. I'm sorry that the death of your mother affected you, but we cannot have students like you here in this college. You're kicked out, mister. Wait. No, you have to. Edwin is not given a chance. Miss Tina yells, Nope, but I made myself clear. Leave my office now. Edwin is in despair as he says nothing, but as he's about to leave the room, he sees a flyer saying "Missing Kids." He thinks nothing of it and slams the door shut. Darn, why does no one believe me? Edwin says. He feels so unimportant. No job, no school, no mom, nada. Edwin kicks a trash can on the floor. He is given a ticket from one of the people in the halls. He rips it. Edwin walks to the hallway. As he leaves the college door, he bumps into Francine. Francine tries to talk to Edwin. Oh, look, Edwin, look. I'm trying to find a way to clear your name. I know you beat the ever living hell out of the teacher, but you have a reason to. I'll try to break into the school and grab footage to save it to my hard drive. You did it for a reason, right? Lol. Edwin keeps walking. He does not seem to care anymore. I'm guessing not a yes, Francine says. We see Edwin about to drive his car when he gets a call. Hey there, how's your day been going, huh? Well, it's been, Edwin says. The dealer begins to ignore Edwin. Nah, just kidding. I don't honestly care, anyways. Anyways, Edwin, it's your house dealer. In a few months, we're going to destroy your home and use it for a new fun sister location. So you have a few months till you're not only evicted from your house, but your house is going to be gone too. Lol. Edwin hangs up as he just sighs and enters the car and drives it, leaving the college. Carlo, I think he hanged up. Nah, you think, John? You think? Chapter 2 Juniors. We enter Juniors, the bar, and a new job. We see Edwin drive his car to a bar he hasn't been to in a long time, ever since the death of his mother. He hasn't been the same. He finds a parking spot, and he sees a woman on the floor. Please, sir, I'm broke. I have no home. I lost my husband. I'm all alone. I need money. Any money would do. Edwin grabs his money and gives it to the poor woman. As he walks into the bar, he keeps seeing missing flyers with kids going missing. As he gets closer to the flyers, he is tapped in the shoulder. Mr. Frodo, it's him. So I see you saw the flyers. No need to be worried about that. Say, didn't you get kicked out of the college? Oh wait, I was there. Ha! Edwin goes to sit as he grabs a newspaper next to him. He sees a job application for some restaurant called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. He looks closer. Oh, I see you're curious about the new night shift. You know, the pay is quite good from what Jeff, the bartender, told me over there. If you're able to call this number, Frodo hands Edwin a card with the pizzeria number. Edwin looks at Frodo. So you're telling me I could get a job here and be fine? Yeah, the place is abandoned though, but there should be a random dude over there to hand you the keys at night. Your shift starts from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Frodo gets closer to Edwin. Just don't tell anyone I told you all this info, especially Jeff. He's been looking for a better job since his location, Jeff's Pizza, has been shut down for years. Now he works here. Jeff pops out of nowhere. Yup, I just live at that area. I really could care less though. Where did you? Never mind, Edwin says. Jeff leaves to sleep again on the job. Frodo leaves the bar and gives the poor lady some bread to her. Here you, lady. God bless you. The lady cries. Thanks you so much, sir. Edwin leaves the bar and drives home. As he arrives home, he has an eviction notice. Darn, a month. Edwin enters his home and sees his cat, Mr. Shelley, waiting for him in the entrance. Edwin grabs the cat some food and puts it in a bowl. Don't worry, Mr. Shelley. Soon I will be able to pay for a better home and you will have other cat toys. Besides that, ripped apart Freddy Fazbear plushie toy right in your mouth. Wait a minute. Edwin is reminded of the pizzeria job as he grabs a card and sees the directions for the place. He decides to go to the pizzeria as he calls his sister to take care of Mr. Shelley. Wow, it's been so long since you called Edwin. How's the job? Like, if you have one. How's college? Edwin gets nervous. That's the thing. I was kind of kicked out. Trixie gets angry. Wait, how? Long story. I just need you to come take care of my cat, okay? I have to go to this Freddy's place. Don't worry, I'll pay you. Trixie laughs. You better, Edwin, or your cat is dinner. Nah, just messing with you. You really think I'm that dark, you ding dong? Lol. Edwin feels disturbed. He brushes it off. Trixie asks a question. So, how do you feel about the mom's passing? Edwin looks at the ground, looking at a family photo. I don't want to talk about it. Edwin brings a tear into his memories, then gets back to his mind. I'll be there soon, brother, Trixie says. Edwin leaves for his first night at Freddys. As he calls the number, he puts on speaker. Hey, random stranger. If you're hearing this message, that means you've been selected as Freddy's first security guard. Woo woo! Congrats, random dude. Welcome, or woman who knows. Welcome to your new job. You've been selected to look over these incredible machines, have fun, and while you're at it, the keys will be given to you at the entrance. Bye! Edwin arrives at the pizzeria as he sees a man in a hooded figure with a key and a phone. Edwin leaves the car and walks up to the man. Are these the keys for Freddy's? The man in the hooded figure says, Yes, your night shift begins soon. Good luck on your job. Edwin turns around as he sees the man hiding something. Edwin thinks nothing of it. Okay. The man smirks. The man, and then Edwin enters the pizzeria and he closes the door. The man removes his hoodie. It's Carlos. He's in. I did the deed. A gunshot is heard. We see a man walk up to the dead body as he looks at the pizzeria. He turns to see the dead body and drags the man body. Chapter 3 Night 1 Chaos begins. Edwin sits in his chair as he sees a tablet. Oh wow, I wonder if they have Netflix on here. Minutes later. Jeez, my god, no Netflix? Hell, there's no YouTube on here. How would I ever get my daily vids of Markiplier content? It's barely 12 a.m. from the clock. Edwin leaves the office to explore as he begins to hear music. Is that Dream On playing in the stage room? Edwin enters the stage room to see the animatronics singing and dancing. As Edwin sits down and eats his pizza, he's found in the office until he sees Bonnie strike the guitar too loud as the stage turns dark and the curtains close. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Nothing lasts forever. Edwin goes back to his office and sits down and looks at the cameras. This is all I have to do. This will be such an easy. Edwin pauses as he sees Bonnie is missing from the stage. That bunny, where did it go? Edwin tells himself. Edwin looks into all the cameras to look for Bonnie as he is shocked to see Bonnie in the storage room looking at him with white, black eyes. The devil eyes, may I say. The most silver of eyes. Edwin then hears a noise, like a raspy child noise. He turns to see Chica charging at the door. Edwin shuts the door in fear. Oh God, what is this? Why is this happening? Dear Lord. Edwin looks in the cameras to see Bonnie missing. As he flips his cameras, he sees Bonnie slamming the door again and again in anger as he turns off the doors. Edwin is confused. I thought this was some security job, not a death sentence. What's going on? The robot's animal screeches like they sound they are in pain as they give up, banging on the doors. They leave the door as Edwin notices 60% of power. There's power? What kind of door needs power? Edwin keeps checking the cameras just to see if Chica and Bonnie are walking around the pizzeria. Edwin is in fear. He turns to the clock and sees it's barely 2 a.m. Oh Lord, that's how much I've been here? Oh Lord, it's over. I'm screwed. It's over. Edwin turns to the cameras to hear clanking in the kitchen as he sees a cupcake moving through the vents. Edwin quickly turns and closes the vents behind him as the cupcake tries to push into the vents. As Edwin sees a taser next to him. Lucky for him, the taser only has one shot as he shocks the cupcake and the cupcake runs back to the owner. Yeah, you better run, because I am the best. Mess with me and see what happens. Edwin turns to the time and sees it's finally. Oh no, it's barely 4 a.m. Edwin notices he now has 30% in power. Edwin opens all the doors as he now sees the robots are back in their place. He decides to go exploring because why not? What can possibly go wrong? Since the robots aren't moving right now, jeez, it smells like someone died in here, he says. It smells like rotting corpses. He doesn't think much of it as he goes to the bathroom. He needs to take a piss. Edwin sits in the bathroom as he checks his watch. It's 5 a.m. Woo! Edwin hears a cackling in the bathroom. It sounds like laughter. Edwin zips up and looks for what the laughter was. Hello? Anyone there? If so, answer me. Edwin doesn't get an answer as he sees a figure in the distance. He runs to the figure. It looks like a golden bear. As Edwin is about to reach close to the figure, it reaches 6 a.m. He trips on something. The figure disappears as Edwin sees nothing. Was it all an illusion? Who knows? Where did that thing go? Was that a ghost? He's confused. Was it all just in his mind? 6 a.m. has arrived. Edwin makes a decision and leaves the pizzeria, finishing his first night. He thinks of asking Frodo for some info on the place since he was the guy who gave him the job. And as Edwin studies up more as well on the crazy shit that happened during the night at Freddy's. Chapter 4 A teacher giving plans to recruit and making her evil comeback. We open back to see Clarissa in the floor. What happened? Her body is all bloody, not waking up. We see Allison return her daughter, but she arrives too late. Turns out some robbers arrived and stole from Clarissa and shot Clarissa as well. And now we are here. We cut back to Allison in the streets, crying as she is about to lose the spot she lives in. now that she lost her mother. Oh, I see. Hellos. Hello. Hello. In a few days, she lives in that spot for so long, ever since she was poor. We see the crazy teacher walk up to Allison and ask in a pretend tone, "What's wrong, poor dear?" Allison, in tears, begins to speak. Um, I'm about to lose this spot. I live in a. I'm so homeless. I lost my kids. I lost so much. My mom, she's not waking up. Can you help me? Miss Lassie smirks and pulls out an evil grin. What if I told you I have a lot of money I can give you if you help me with one thing, she says. Allison wipes her tears. What will money do? Would it bring her back? Would it? Miss Lassie has a wicked smile. That monster. Perhaps. Perhaps not. It's worth a try, right? Follow me, she says. The eyes on the delusional teacher turn bright, purple, as Clarissa follows her, holding her hand. We cut to a scene where Miss Lassie is about to drive off with Allison, where they bump into a girl. The girl Rihanna yells, "Ow, you hit me! Ow, I need help!" Allison walks up to the girl, picks her up, as Miss Lassie talks and gives the girl money, hopefully to not get sued. Miss Lassie turns her back to talk to Allison as Rihanna sneaks and grabs her purse, attempting to run away when she bumps into the evil teacher. Going somewhere, little girl? The eyes on the teacher glow purple. Rihanna drops the purse. Please, ma'am, don't call the cops. I'm just trying to provide for my sister. That she's in the hospital. She's dying of sickness. Please don't call the cops. She smirks and tells Rihanna to follow her. Rihanna has no choice as she grabs her hand as Miss Lassie smirks and her eyes glow purple. We see the duo heading to a taco place to talk. Okay, my friends, this is the plan. What I want you to help is you're a thief, right, Allison? Yeah, I'm quite good with robberies. Miss Lassie smiles. You and your buddies, right? If you have any. We're gonna go to this pizzeria, and you know this guy Edwin. He has these robot antique stores hidden in there, and I need it for reasons. While you are there, call up your friends and maybe steal stuff, break in, and grab what he has. I need that stuff for me, and I'll pay you a lot of money. Miss Chaggy is lying. She doesn't have the money. Allison turns to Rihanna. Deal? Deal. They see a man named Joseph hurrying up their plans. Can I join in? I hate this taco business anyways. Miss Lassie turns to see the man named Joseph. Sure, why not? Welcome to the team. You can call me Joseph. Rich man Joseph. The four leave the diner as they prepare for their plans. We cut to a scene of Edwin calling up Frodo. Hey, Frodo. So you know that pizza place, Freddys? Yeah, the one I went to work at. It seems that those robots, the robots, may have been trying to kill me. I don't know if you have any info on that. If not, yeah. From what I heard, there was a rumor going on in the 80s, like some sort of accident that, I don't know if you heard about it. It was in the news everywhere. If you haven't, like, it's shocking. Kids went missing. Wait, kids went missing? Was it the flyers that I heard of? He says. Yup, it's flyers. You saw it, right? He says. The place shut down. It's a shocker for some reason. It opened out of nowhere. Yeah, hey, so you said five kids went missing, right? Didn't you say two of your kids went missing back when you were 21? Frodo sighs. Yeah, the police searched the area for the kids, and mines as well. The bodies were never found. Edwin sighs and thanks Frodo as he sleeps and gets ready for night two. Frodo turns around as he sees Carlos all tied up in the chair. Okay, man, speak, or you won't like what happens next. Never. Eat me. Carlos spits on Frodo's eyes. Frodo rolls his eyes and grabs a pen and hits the man's face. Oh, my beautiful face, you monster. Do it, or the mustache is next. You wouldn't. I swear to Freddy Fazbear I will. Carlo laughs. I don't care. How you grow another? Frodo grabs the pizza. and looks at the man. Don't make me put pineapple on this. You're evil, Carlo says. He sighs as he begins to speak. Fine. Me and my friends have big plans to. A beeping sound is heard as Carlo blows up. Frodo backs up and covering his face, he gets pushed back to the wall as he is knocked out cold. Chapter 5 Night 2 Foxy Mayhem and Chaos ensues. Edwin has returned once again to Freddy's to clock back in. Okay, Fazbear, time for the next night. Edwin walks into the office and prepares to look at the cameras. He is shocked to see that the cameras are all glitched out and the power is out of nowhere. Turns off. Oh no, I have to find a generator now. Well, time to hope I don't get killed. Edwin walks through the hallway as he turns his flashlight on. He sees a missing flyer on the wall. It seems like it's the same paper that he saw when he was at Jeff's bar. It says missing 5 kids and 2 more children. Can it be? Edwin turns to see a fox figure standing in the distance. Edwin is in panic state as Foxy charges, running at Edwin toward the location. Edwin runs, trying to stop Foxy as he grabs a cup and throws it. Nothing happens. Oh dear, Foxy seems to be getting closer. As Edwin arrives at the office, he tries closing the door. He can't, because the power went down since he hasn't arrived to the generator yet. Edwin turns his flashlight and stuns Foxy in the eyes. It worked! Woohoo! The animatronic fox covers his eyes in pain as Edwin tackles the animatronic with a taser, causing Foxy to go back to Pirate's Cove. The power comes back out of nowhere. Edwin turns to the cameras to see the 3 animatronics all mad looking at him with blood red eyes. As the cameras begin to glitch out with crazy, mad words, it's me. Edwin falls to the floor. As he gets back up, he sees it's 3 a.m. and he has 40% power. Edwin in tears sweats as he looks behind him. He sees the cupcake jumping out of the vents and trying to tackle him. Lucky for Edwin, Edwin once again has the taser in his hands, tasing the cupcake and kicking it back into the vents. Chica, all angry, runs to the door. Edwin shuts it. As he closes his eyes, he notices 6 a.m. has arrived, ending his night. Chapter 6 Crashing Freddy's and the plan goes wrong. We see a car with a member of 5 people: Crank, Looney, Dave, Tom, and of course Rihanna, just there. Rihanna and her crew get out of the truck. Okay, gang, this is the place the lady told us about. So, some antiques, something like that. She told us she'll pay us the big bucks, and we need the money since Looney here spent the money on her damn $70 nails, and now we have no money. I mean, if you understand how slay and expensive these nails are, you would know why I did it. Yeah, but like, you spending our money like on nails, careless woman, Crank says. Oh, shut it, Crank. Not like you spend our money on that new $30 bike. It was a cool bike, Crank says. Dave yells, y'all shut it. Rihanna's trying to break in the pizza place with her lockpick or something like that. Let her focus. Tom begins to wonder. Hey, I know isn't this the same place where those 5 kids went missing in this Freddy's area or something like that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just a story their parents tell their kids to scare them. Louis says. Rihanna is finally able to open the door. All right, gang, shut it. We're about to enter this area. Are we gonna get arrested? Dave says. Never mind that. Just come on. The crew enter as Rihanna calls up Allison and Lassie. You and your team plans are to fuck up everything in this place. Oh, and steal the antiques and destroy the robots too while you're at it. Ruin this man's life. I don't care what it costs. And perhaps I'll give you money. Rihanna tells her group to separate and destroy each area. Alright, time to play around. Crank and the others mess the place up. I'm gonna have some fun with this weed in my hands. And do whatever you want. Toodles, bye. We see Crank walking around the small antique shop as he looks at the plushies. Oh my god, they have Foxy? I always wanted one of these. Might as well just take one. I wonder. Lord. Crank walks around the small shop, looking around as he doesn't see Chica in the shadows. Ooh, wow, look at all these wonderful plushies. Maybe I could find more plushies out of my collection. Or maybe perhaps give one to my younger brother. Crank pulls out some more plushies in the bag, but one falls in his head. It doesn't feel like a plushie, it feels more like a cupcake. Hey there, little guy. Where did you come from? The cupcake opens his eyes. Oh my god! Crank throws the cupcake to the floor as he bumps his head into the table. Oh, my head. What was that? Crank stops in fear as he sees Chica staring at him. Crank turns to try and run, but he trips over the cupcake as he sees Chica in front of him as he screams. Chica runs out, grabbing his neck. Let go of me, you bird thingy! Oh, God. Tom is messing around with some pizza boxes as he hears some screaming in the kitchen. He runs up and sees Crank getting strangled by Chica. Don't worry, Crank. I got you. I'll save you. Crank warns to tell Tom not to get close. Tom, don't, you idiot! Crank tries to warn Tom about Bonnie behind him, but Chica eats Crank open like a snack. Tom looks frozen in fear. Tom yells as he runs up to the chicken. Hey, chicken! Say hello to my little friend. Tom grabs his pocket knife as he's about to slice Chica, but Chica grabs it and throws the knife to the floor. Tom looks frozen as he drops the knife. Chica then punches Tom with her fist so hard that her fist goes through Tom's hole in her stomach, bleeding in Tom's stomach. Chica begins to laugh as she picks Tom up to the floor and then throws Tom's body to the wall as the cupcake looks at Tom and opens Tom's wide open and then bites his head off. We see Looney messing with some cameras and breaking them as she looks at her phone all bored. Gosh, I don't seem to care about this whole breaking shit. Why did I even bother? Looney hears a dum 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 in the hallways. She decides to follow the noise. She sees a door and tries to open it. Hello? Anyone in there? Ah. Looney notices the door of the office closing by itself. As she begins to panic. Oh, fuck. Then he tries to open the door, but stops when she sees a fox figure in the distance. The lights turn off and on as the fox gets closer and closer. The lights turn off again and again. It seems the fox is playing a game. Looney grabs her phone in panic and texts to her parents. I'm so sorry, Mom and Dad. We're going to miss you. As she drops her phone in the floor in panic, she picks it up to try to light the hallway. It seems the fox is not there anymore. She grabs the phone again from the floor as she looks around to see where Foxy is. She doesn't know that Foxy is in the ceiling until a drop of blood falls on the sky. Looney looks up at the wall as Foxy jumps on her, as all we hear is screaming and crunching of the bones. We pan to the camera to see of the phone to turn out that the text she wrote unable to send text. We see Dave walking through the office, looking for some things to break. He noticed that all the stuff has already broke. What it blows? I have nothing to break. God, life is boring. Dave hears a child's laughter in the distance. He sees a ghost kid in the golden tears. Hey, oi, where are you going? Kid, you lost? Get back here. Dave follows the kid just to see a golden bear in a spring locks in a sitting state. Dave grabs his axe and in fear as he gets closer. He drops the axe. The golden bear jumps him as David falls to the floor. The golden bear grabs Dave's head and bashes it to the floor as the bear grabs Dave's head and bites it right open. We see Rihanna getting tired as she decides to stop her weed smoking and look for our friends. Dave, Looney, Frank, Tom, are y'all done with the whole messing around thing? We need to get going. It's almost time to go. We have everything that we need. Rihanna keeps walking as she notices red blood all over the floor and walls. She's about to see what the noise she heard in the back was. She sees multiple kids running to the back. Are you the 5 kids that went missing? There's a flyer in the back. The kids don't answer as they giggle and keep running. Rihanna follows into a dark room. She looks in fear. She sees the light turn on and is jump scared by Freddy She gets tripped by Foxy's leg and falls on the floor in paint. She is tucked in the paint as we see Chica with some hot water and Bonnie with a taser on the floor. The animatronics are about to tase the water until Edwin arrives out of nowhere as the animatronics look at Edwin as they leave. Edwin walks up to Rihanna. It's okay, it's okay. You're safe now. Let's get you out of that paint. The souls go back to the animatronics as they giggle. They each go in to grab the bodies of the others and they drag them. We cut to Miss Lassie trying to call Rihanna. No answer. Do I have to do everything myself? Fine. Maybe it's time I join the party. We see Miss Lassie making her own things, but we aren't sure what it is. We'll find out soon. We see Edwin looking for more clues on the Freddy's missing accident. As he remembers the VHS tape his mom gave him before she died, he plays it and sees something that scares him. Is that a VHS tape? Why? We have internet, Brianna says. Edwin laughs. I do not think Freddy's even had that, and even if they did, they have a door that runs on power. Rihanna, and you are? Rihanna says. Edwin. The name's Edwin. And yes, trust me, I tried. No YouTube or streaming services on this tablet. So yeah. Anyways, let's see what this tape is about. The two look at the VHS tape. Breaking news. More kids have gone missing at Freddy's. Bodies were never found. Very tragic. This is the second time this has happened. The police and news reporters are about to check the suits until they are stopped by Henry and Emily yelling, "Bomb! Bomb!" It feels like that guy is trying to make a distraction, Edwin says. Yeah, someone feels off, Rihanna says. The police and the news reporter leave the area as Henry sighs in relief and sees William smiling. Thanks, pal. You saved me. Henry sees blood on William's hands as Henry turns to the robots and cries as he leaves the area as they shut it down. The TV turns off the static. Edwin tells himself, are the children in those things? Perhaps. Why was William why was Henry saving William? Night 3. Finding rotting corpses and discovering the true meaning of Freddy's. Look at that man. He seems to have a weird look, Rihanna says. Edwin gets up as he tells Rihanna to stay. Why? I could help. You need me. I need you to stay, Rihanna. I don't want you getting hurt. I'm no damsel in distress. I have some experience, Rihanna. Edwin closes the door. Edwin goes to the stage and looks at the robots as he gets up to the stage to move them. Alright, you haunted freaks. Let's end this. Edwin budges the robot just to get pushed on the floor by Freddy. I know you have dead kids in them. I know you were murdered. But why do you go after me? I did nothing to you. Freddy doesn't respond and laugh as he sends Bonnie and Chica to chase Edwin. Edwin runs to the office and closes both doors. Ha! Screw you, Freddy. What can you do now, dum dum? Oh wait, what was that noise? Edwin looks and sees the cupcake tackle him. As Edwin accidentally opens one of the doors, he falls on the floor as he gets up and sees Freddy knocking him out to the floor. Edwin is dragged to the dark room by Foxy. As he is sitting in a chair, he opens his eyes in front of him as he is getting forced in a suit with a saw blade. Oh shit, not good. Edwin panics as he grabs the nails of the chair. As he removes the first nail of the spring lock, he sweats as he's able to get rid of the mask of the spring lock. As he's able to get rid of the suit as well, he gets off the chair and then moves out the way. He turns to see the dead bodies of the others. He throws up as he has never seen so much gore before. Luckily, he wasn't the next to get in those suits. Edwin gets up and tries to open up the exit door as he sees not only Freddy walking towards him, but the other robots as well as they play a jingle. La, 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 la. Edwin tries kicking down the door. As Freddy is getting closer, he sees Freddy out of nowhere, just standing there. Freddy goes up to Edwin. As Edwin sees a taser in the floor, lucky for him, he grabs it and then tases Freddy to the floor. Suddenly, Freddy is gone. Edwin thinks this is the end, as the other robots just look at him all angry. As they run up to him, he sees Rihanna open the door, and Rihanna with a bat knocks out the other robots. Hey, I'm here to help. See, told you you needed my help. Edwin looks up to see the ghost kids in front of him, screaming as Edwin names for Rihanna. The ghost kids laugh as they learn next time their plans will work, as they lead to their animatronics planning their next move. Edwin and Rihanna go to their car as they drive to Frodo's location and decide to talk with him. Frodo, you were right. Those robots, they have their kids in them. It was horrible. I needed a way to free them. I feel like I need a oh Lord. Perhaps that's how everything ends, right? Rihanna says. It's worth a shot. Fine, I'll tell you how to stop these things and how to survive the rest of your nights. Night 4. Talking to the animatronics and learning some hidden secrets. Frodo sighs. You have to talk to these robots, but you're going to need a disguise. Here, I got this phone costume. That might work. They will hopefully try to kill you, as they will see you as one of them. What about me? Rihanna says. You and I cannot do this. Just Edwin. We can't do anything about this. Edwin looks at Frodo. You sure about this? Frodo pulls out a family picture and falls a tear. Yes, I'm sure. I can't say much now. Go finish this madness. Free my kids, my son and my daughter. You need to save Susie and Gabriel. Frodo hands Edwin a paper and a key to his car. Good luck, friend. Edwin drives to the pizzeria as Frodo sits in his house. He gets a knock at his door. I'm not home. Go away. The knock gets louder. Oh, what do you want? Frodo hears the window get crashed as Frodo decides to check it out. He is startled by a giant white bunny with red eyes that stabs him right in the hand. Frodo hits a swing at the rabbit. The rabbit chases Frodo around the house. Frodo grabs a vase and slaps it at the killer bunny. Frodo looks to see if the bunny is dead. The bunny gets up as Frodo grabs a chair and tackles both him and the bunny to the bottom of the stairs. A blackout happens. Frodo wakes up to see the knife is right there in his reach. He quickly grabs the knife. He grunts as he is about to land a swing. The rabbit wakes up and surprise attacks Frodo right in the stomach. Oh, are we having fun yet, Frodo? Frodo falls to the ground, dropping his knife. Where is he? Where is Edwin? The white rabbit grabs her knife and she puts her knife on Frodo's stomach, lifting him up into the air. Frodo coughs blood as he turns to the photo of his family and grins. I I would never tell. His eyes look at the sinister bunny. The bunny turns on a voice changer. This whole thing was simple. All you had to tell me was where Edmund was. Now you die. Plus, you killed one of my friends. Now it's time I kill one of yours. That being you. Frodo's body is sliced as his body is kicked down the stairs. As the evil bunny covered in blood stands there, wiping her knife. We see the white rabbit wiping her knife again and again, and dragging Frodo's body to the floor. As she puts the body in the closet, hanging it, she looks at the body and giggles. She removes her mask to reveal a lady. Oh, my blood, it's so lovely, isn't it? The lady turns to see a dog. The lady gives the dog some food and leaves. As she closes the door, she hacks into Frodo's phone and sees Freddy's location. Get ready, Edwin. Your time is almost up. Edwin returns to the pizzeria just to see all the robots patrolling. As he gets closer to Freddy's, he talks with them. Hey, new friend, why are you here? Welcome to Freddy's. Edwin thinks of a name. The name's Phone Guy. Yep, part of the gang. Whoa, well, let's introduce the rest of the new friends. This is Foxy, Bonnie, Chica, and of course, Cupcake. What do you want to know? Edwin tells the robot. I want to know what made y'all this way. Who killed you? Look, pal, we can tell you, but Freddy, just tell him our depressing story. Freddy sighs. Look, back in the 80s, we were actually kids, not robots, believe it or not. But we were taken to the back rooms, where each of us were killed by an evil man named William Afton. He killed us, and we were forced into these suits, believe it or not. And since then, we were stuck since 1987, from years to come. And sadly, we don't think it will ever be free. That's why we have to stick together, phone dude. Edwin sighs. Look, I'm so sorry that happened, Afton dude. That happened, dude, sounds terrible. Do you know what happened to him? Foxy says. Well, no one knows. He's been hiding and never came back. It seems he killed two more kids, though. Edwin is in shock. Are those the kids of Frodo? He thought to himself. Edwin decides to write out all the info the robots has given him throughout the whole night. As he reaches 6 a.m., Edwin leaves the area. As he feels chills, he begins to go to Frodo's house. He sees Frodo's lifeless body. Oh no, 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 no. Don't worry, Frodo. I'll find out what. No, no. I'll find out more about your missing kids. No matter the cost, I will avenge you. Edwin calls the cops and ambulance as they take his friend's body to the grave. Edwin looks at the grave. He begins to cry as his sister walks up to him. How much do we have to lose, sis? The sister turns to Edwin. I'm not sure, but Frodo was a good friend. Or do you think he will tell you now? Edwin laughs. He always enjoyed Freddys, but he wasn't a fan of that cupcake. It freaked him out. Trixie laughs and looks into the sky. See, Edwin, you still have the memories. He may be gone, but you still have those moments, right? Edwin removes his tears. Ralph's right, sister. Oh, man. Edwin cries as he looks at the phone mask Frodo gave him as he takes it to get ready for his final night. Good luck, brother, for Frodo! Woo woo! Night 5. It's time I end this once and for all. Edwin walks into the pizzeria just to see all the robots destroyed and all broken in pieces. What happened here? Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, they're all in pieces, especially Foxy. Edwin hears some humming as he looks up to see a dancing ballerina, White Rabbit. La, 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 la. Night 5. Edwin versus the White Rabbit. The white dancing rabbit pops out of the shadows, giggling with her knife. As she stands up and looks at Edwin. Edwin grabs a taser and attempts to tase the white rabbit and notices the taser doesn't turn on. Oh shit. The white dancing rabbit grabs Edwin and throws him across the room. Oh fuck, oh lord. The white dancing rabbit giggles. Oh boy, this is going to be enjoyable. Ain't it, Edwin? Edwin looks up. How do you know my name? Who are you? The white dancing rabbit giggles as she strikes a knife. Oh, you should know exactly who I am. You know who you're messing with, Edwin, right? No, it can't be. Can it be? Edwin thinks to himself. The white dancing rabbit removes her mask. How's it going, fellow student? It's Miss Lassie. Edwin in anger. Of course it will be you, you sick son of a bitch. Miss Lassie throws her mask and kicks it to Edwin's side as she grabs her knife and slices Edwin's hand and looks Edwin in the eyes, pushing Edwin to the walls. It's so nice to finally kill you. I never cared for you as my student. Why do you think I always yelled at you and never helped you? I didn't give a shit about you. Why do you think I made everyone believe you wrote that message you sent to me to get you out of that school? I wanted you gone like I wanted your mother gone. Edwin gets angry. You bitch. I knew you never cared for me. I always hated you. The teacher giggles as she gets closer to Edwin. The good thing is, I can finally just kill you here now, and no one will believe you. I killed you, and they will just pretend you were gone, just like your mother. Edwin stands up and punches the teacher as the teacher grabs Edwin's hand and throws Edwin off the table. Keep my mom's name out your fucking mouth, you. Edwin spits out a tooth as the teacher in the suit Ed turns blood red. This is perfect, Edwin. First, your mother died. Now you die. Incredible, my dear student. Edwin bleeds out of his teeth. Go with your language. The teacher kicks Edwin to the ground as she laughs. Time to make that message I made worth it. The delusional teacher laughs as she turns just to get shot by Alyssa and Rihanna. I heard your plans, bitch. I know you were just using me and you were never going to give me the money. You lied. But you did not even care about my mom's death either, you sick fuck. Yeah, I showed her the video too. You were the one that hired the robbers too. I had everything in the camera, so suck it. I, you sick bastard. You know that. You don't deserve to be a teacher. Heck, you're sick in the head, just like William Afton. Miss Lassie laughs. Oh, boo-hoo, of course I was using you. Did you really think I was going to help the poor? Ew, gross. Allison sighs. Hey, Teach, look behind you. The teacher turns to see Bonnie, Freddie, Chica, and Foxy surrounding her. I'm glad my friend killed you. You're all so stupid. You followed him. Bet you would have followed me, you dumb pieces of trash. We cut to a flashback of Lassie in high school. She was friends with William Afton, perhaps lovers. They were both not always sinister, though. Afton used to be a nerd. But then something just snapped somehow. We see a teenage William Afton seeing Lassie getting bullied by the others. William walks up uh, to them with a robotic cupcake. And stay gone, you old sports! William turns to Lassie. You okay? Need a hand? The name's William. Just your regular nerdy kid. Why did you help me? And what is that cool robot you made? William laughs. It's a part of a project. Sadly, I didn't win. But I could show you the other real stuff I have. I made so many inventions. Lassie is lost in William's eyes. Lassie and William enter a room and see many inventions. Lassie turns around to see a paper plans of Fredbear. William explains, so I see you saw my upcoming plans. The school will not fund me, but I'm saving so much money to hopefully one day make them. William pulls out a screwdriver and turns to grab Lassie's hands. I hope you end up making Fredbear. He seems neat. You have a bright future ahead of you, friend. William lifts off his glasses and turns around with a smile. Yeah, hopefully. How about we go get a milkshake? My friend Henry Emily is going to have like a milkshake party, but I'll pay for it. It's on me. The flashback ends. Miss Lassie's in tears. He was so good to me, so nice looking. I thought he was the one. Sadly, he never came back to me, and it turns out it was never meant to be. He just saw me as a friend. Edwin looks at the teacher. You knew him in high school, didn't you? That's right, Edwin. I was friends with William Afton. Hell, he gave me this. Miss Lassie pulls out a Freddy plush. You remember now, Edwin? Edwin is in shock. It's the same Freddy plush his mom gave him before she died. Where did you get that? Edwin says. Miss Lassie smirks in a sinister tone. You still don't get it, Edwin. Let me make it clear, Edwin. I killed your mother, Edwin. It was me. We cut to a flashback of a teenage Lassie with a knife, cutting the life wires of Edwin's mom's hospital bed. This will make him love me, Lassie laughs. The small flashback ends. Edwin grabs his knuckles. You evil monster wannabe. Not only did you not help me as a teacher, you made people feel sorry for you. You crazy psycho. The teacher laughs. But Edwin smirks. What's so funny? The teacher says. Edwin turns to the golden bear. Golden Freddy appears out of nowhere to trip Lassie in the floor. As she falls, her spring locks activate. Lassie begins to scream as she gets all parts of her body stabbed in nails. She begins to bleed everywhere as she grabs her mask and says a few lines. I real name Clara Afton always come back. That's not her real name. She's lying. She wants to feel important, but she's not. She's an ant, a nobody, Cassidy says. My name is I am Big 30, Miss Lassie says. The delusional teacher is killed in the suit. As her body suit is being dragged to the back, we see Edwin and Allison leaving the pizzeria. As Edwin turns to see the golden bear, telling him that Frodo is okay in heaven. The place is getting destroyed into pieces as we see Edwin trip and the phone wire. We see Allison and Rihanna tell the cops and Frodo everything. But we see Edwin seeing a phone mask. He decides he should leave one small message for the next person who decides to risk their life going to another Freddy's. No one should ever risk what happened, and no one should ever suffer what he suffered. He will be these robots' guardians. Edwin turns around. Hey Rihanna, Allison, my real name is not Edwin. The name's Ralph. Just call me Ralph. Ralph puts on the phone mask as he becomes the one they call the phone guy. The whole place is destroyed, with Allison and Rihanna finally leaving as she sees the money in Lassie's back and decides to take it with her and live a happy life with the money. In the back, we see Lassie bleeding and screaming in her suit. As she tries to put her hand back up, she sees the five souls laughing at her. Instead of coming back, Lassie just ends up dying in the floor. We cut back to Rihanna in her dorm room. She lives with Allison now as they are roommates. You got the stuff ready to go, right? Rihanna laughs. Yeah, the door knocks. Rihanna and Lassie turn. Lassie gets behind Rihanna in fear. Rihanna goes to the door. She grabs the hammer in the desk. What if it's a? It's not. I won't let anyone hurt you. Get behind me. Rihanna opens the door to see a girl in a raincoat. Rihanna puts the hammer down. Can I help you? Is Ralph here? Rihanna's confused. No, he's not here. Why? The girl removes her coat because it's Copelia. It's me, Ralph. Ralph's daughter, the phone guy's daughter. Rihanna and Lassie are in shock. Phone guy has a daughter? In 1997, we see a man getting a job at a new Freddys. As he gets ready for his job, he gets a call from the phone guy. Hello, is this Mike Smith? The end. I wasn't expecting that to be that long.